بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
We are going to make an Adam clasp made by 0.7 gauge millimeter, 0.7 millimeter wire, okay, and the 6 polar. We are starting by straightening the wire. After straightening, we do a 90-degree or less. Okay. Then measure the dimension of the bridge. Okay. From tip of the cusp to tip of the cusp. Okay. Then make another 90-degree bend to this shape. Okay. Then measure the height of the bridge, or the height of the arrowhead, from the gingival line to the middle third of the 6. Make a Z shape. Okay. Then to other side the same. Okay. Get omega shape. حلوة ولا هاي؟ Okay. After omega shape, we make an arrowhead by catching the Z shape from the angle here. Okay. Then go up like this to do the arrowhead. Okay. Then the same on the other side to get two arrowheads. Okay. Then now to get the crossover bend should be below the height of the bridge. Okay. We catch like this to get the bend beneath the height of the bridge and make the angle like this. Okay. Now we have to make the arrowhead in the 45-degree to engage in the undercut. Okay. To engage the undercut, it should not be flat like this. Now we have to turn it like this. We get the bridge to the direction of the crossover arm in the 45-degree. Then get the crossover arm in the 135-degree. Okay, like this. Okay. Now we make it this step to other side. Okay. Then bridge to the crossover 45-degree. Then crossover arm 135-degree. Okay. Now we have to fit in the 6 and adjustment the wire bending to the dimensions of the 6 proximally. Okay. Now we have to make this bend directly in the and the embrasure between mesial and distally, okay, to get to pass interproximal. This arm should be fit directly in the embrasure. Another side. Should be fit directly in the embrasure and two sides, mesially and distally. Okay. Now the arrowhead is engaged in the undercut. The arrowhead is engaged in the undercut. An angle. It should not. The bridge should not touch the buccal surface of the tooth. Should be away by 1 to 2 millimeter from the buccal surface of the tooth. Okay.
Closer.
Closely, the height of the bridge or the arrowhead should not reach to the occlusal surface and should be in the middle third or high, but should not reach to the occlusal surface. Okay. Now we have to continue the adaptation, and the adaptation starting by side by side. Okay. Should not starting the adaptation two sides with each other. Should be side by one side. Firstly, the crossover arm should pass through the embrasure and fit directly. Should not be high. Okay. Now we start adaptation step by step. Okay, we mark to the point that not touch the tooth or the embrasure. Okay. Now from here, and the adaptation of the distal side should be okay. Should be go to the mesial side on the palate to minimize the acrylic plate. Okay, like this. Now finally we make a mechanical retention to the direction of the palate, then cut and make it like this to let any space to fill by acrylic. Okay, acrylic plate. Now we have to continue to another side. We make it side by one side to make a reference to us that we are going right and bent. Okay, and now if we do any mistake in the another side, we know that in the last bend we do. حج Now it's run directly in the impressor. Then we have to start the adaptation to the pellet. Okay, it's run directly to the pellet. To reach to this point, you have to make a mechanical retention.